introduce that.
Good morning.
Good morning, Catherine.
As I age, sometimes my short-term memory is not so hot, so I'm up here literally. There's 3 things I have to remember, and I'm listening. 1, 2, 3. The first one is, Sister Evelyn has a cold.
Oh, no.
Yes, so she will not be here to give Reiki, but we're all gonna wish her well and a speedy recovery, and she will be doing it next week. That's number 1. Number 2, reminder that I'm doing a coat drive for Rosie's Place. So in season, can be men's coats, doesn't have to be women's coats, can be sweaters, can be hats and scarves, in good condition, please. Sometimes people are like, I'm just gonna clear this. I got some children's stuff, I get all sorts of stuff, but so whatever. So if you really wanna get rid of it, I'll find a home for it, just not go to Rosie's, it's fine.
Did you say men's coats too?
Men's coats too, because, you know, women come in all different sizes, and so there's a, you know, an assumption like, oh, if it's a little petite woman's coat, but like, it can be any size coat.
Okay. How soon do you need it?
I'm gonna be collecting through the month.
Okay, all right.
So I go in every Thursday, Rosie's Place, if, only accepts donations on site there on Harrison Ave, excuse me. So it's just easy for me, cause I go in every week. And so clean and in good repair. Number 3, board meeting. So we're having a board meeting today after church, and I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. We're talking about joining as an official, full-fledged member of the Unity Worldwide Association. I said that correctly, correct? Yeah, I always worry. And so that includes a number of things that the board has to do, like showing that we're in good financial standing, which we are. You know, yay. Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, I was looking. When the new board took over, our monthly income, our monthly balance was around $7,000, and now it stays between $12,000 and $13,000 in 1 year. That's amazing, while we're paying down our back rent, which will be done. So that's in addition, and while we're out tithing. That's the other thing, is that we'll also, just so that you guys know, last month's out tithe went to our ex-drummer's brother, and I guess drummer here as well, Tim. And so that GoFundMe page was put on not this week's e-blast, but the one previous. So if you want to donate to that, just go back, or you can contact me and I'll link you back to that GoFundMe, but that's where our tithe went last month. So one of the things that we need to do in order to become a full-fledged church is, 1, we have to vote on it. So we'll be doing that, but we're gonna set up today a time for us to have a community meeting so that you guys can ask questions, so that you can make sure that this is the right decision for all of us. So we'll have, you know, at least 1 or 2 community meetings so you guys can ask questions, make sure it's the right thing for our community. And then if we decide to go forward, we also need to have a minimum of 25 members who've been through Unity Basics. And I have gone through Unity Basics. I know a number of you guys have. But if you haven't and you're interested, that's something to also think about. You sort of learn the lay of the land of the religion, how it started, you know, what the principles are, some of the history. I know that Reverend Ed has taught that in the past, David Tompkins. So things to think about for the future. And that's all the announcements that I have. I don't know if anybody else has any other announcements. Shira?
Yeah, I have a home.
Yes.